Good morning. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Chat and Craft with Lorraine. I'm Lorraine Tierney, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Warner, New Hampshire. And I love to make cards, I love to share cards, and I love to help other people make cards. So I don't usually come live at this time, but my schedule was a little bit different this week. I had the pleasure of having some company at my house, so I opted to do things a little bit differently. Today we're going to play with the Hearts of Elegance bundle. So I'm going to switch my camera over and show you some of that stuff and talk about the bundle a little bit. So please be sure to say hello, leave me a comment. It makes my day. And if you'd like or share this video, that would be great. Then more people can see it. All right, let's switch this over. So this is the Hearts of Elegance bundle, and the OE just means it's an online exclusive because there's so many now. I'm having trouble keeping track of all those. So it is a photopolymer stamp set, a clear stamp set with lots of sentiments and a heart, a flower, some leaves, a to and a from. It's really quite cute. And then it has dies that cut out the leaves and the flowers and the hearts, and has some other dies. We're going to use these today. So these are out already, but this puts a nice stitching on things. This is another outline one, and this one does some nice stitching and embossing as well. It also comes with paper. It is part of a suite that comes with paper and some of this gold twisted thread. If you try to go online and order the entire suite, it will tell you that it's not available, but that's just because this gold twisted thread is not available. So you can buy the paper and the bundle separately. And there might be something else in the suite. Dots, I can't remember. Embellishment. I don't remember. You could buy all the different parts of the suite separately. It doesn't cost you any more. You still get the 10% discount on the bundle. Um, and you can have everything but the gold, twisted gold thread. The thread's not going to be back. I think it's got a March date, so it's going to be too late for Valentine's Day. But you don't want to miss this beautiful paper and these cool heart dies. So we're going to do something fun with these dies today. And oh, let me get a drink of my water. I'm sorry, I have a little tickle. Oh, that's good. Okay. So I cut out some dies. I have a pretty pink card base here, and I have a white mat, and I haven't decided whether I want a white mat. Good morning, Courtney, or an embossed mat. And this one has the embossing folder that's a celebration item, and I can't remember what the name of it is. Maybe star-crossed, something like that. So I don't know whether I want a plain background or an embossed background, but I know I've got some shredded paper on that. I know I want some hearts. Where did my marbled heart go? There it is. But I don't want to just pile them up like that. I think I like the embossed background. Let's see, can you see that? Okay. I think I like the embossed. I thought it would be neat to inlay the hearts on each other, or paper piece, or there's lots of different names for it, but I thought it would be fun to do that. So I'm going to, this piece of white is a little bit flatter than the other, so I'm going to use that just for making sure I'm staying within the right size that goes on my paper. So I am going to, I want to move that over just a bit. I'm going to use this heart, but I want to piece it into the other heart. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to cut that right out like that, and it will cut a little bit smaller than that is. So I'm going to run this just like this through my cut and emboss machine, which is off camera because I'm so shaky with it. I hate to shake the camera. I'll just run that. Oh, something's missing. I'm missing my die plate. There was no pressure on that. So I've run that through. And now I'm going to take this chunk out of my heart, and we're going to put this one in. And it's going to fit like that. Just like that. I need to move that up, but I want to hold that in there, and I'm not ready to adhere it to the paper just yet. So I'm going to flip this over, and we're just going to use good old-fashioned Scotch tape, transparent tape. I guess Scotch is a brand. I don't know. What would you say? Transparent tape to hold that in place. Just want to get that just in place right there. There we go. Okay, so that's 2 of our hearts, and I have to keep making sure it fits. Now I want this one to kind of go right there. Yep. So I'm going to put this heart where I want to cut. And I'm going to get a piece of tape to hold that in place because it's getting bigger now, a little bit harder to hold into place. So I'm going to put a piece of Post-it note tape on that, and we're going to run that through the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. Good morning, Joanne. Thank you for watching. All right. Have either of you tried doing some inlay or paper piecing like this in the past? Really not sure what made me think of this. Okay, so this little piece fell off, but we're going to need that. That's the point of the pink heart. All right. So now we go like this, and we have to put that back in. So now we have the 3 hearts, but we don't have any of the bulk. Emboss the small pink one in the same embossing folder. It has this stuff on it, so I wasn't going to emboss it. I'm not sure, maybe you can't pick that up as well when it's down here, but it does have some detail to it. But I do love embossed hearts. Oh, maybe the big pink one you're talking. Oh, you're talking about the small pink one. The other one is Melon Mambo. I probably should have told you the color. I have Melon Mambo and Pretty in Pink. And then the DSP. So it's kind of hard to hold that in place. I probably should have it on my silicone mat. It would be just a teeny bit maybe sticky enough that it wouldn't move. Whoops. I got one down, but then I lost this one. Okay, there we go. And I need to trim a little piece of that tape. And put another piece to hold this edge. So this will just hold our pieces in place. And I'm going to pop them up on the embossed piece. Yep. So let's get some dimensionals. I have another card I made with this. I love these hearts, and I've realized it's been a while since I've had heart dies, that they're not just for Valentine's Day. I've made a totally different occasion card that I'll show you in a little bit, with a very similar layout, but not Valentine's. I think it would be great for wedding cards, anniversary cards, and then an occasion that I'll show you in a minute. Let's put this on our card base before I put that on. Hi, Cheryl. No, no. These scissors have a piece of ribbon on them. They're not my ribbon scissors. Just so I can find them easier on the table, the ribbon sticks out or is lumpy. These are my ribbon scissors. Remember, with the big charm, I just use my ribbon scissors for ribbon, and I was telling Joanne how much I like having a pair of ribbon scissors. That Courtney was right. Okay, so let's put that down, and then we'll put this on here. All right, and I wasn't sure about the sentiment. So this one's going to be a Valentine. So I've made a few different sentiments. You can help me decide which one. I have sending lots of love in a rectangle from the Country Corners dies. I have sending lots of love in one of the banners from Stylish Shapes. Hi, Michelle. And then I thought maybe I wanted just a tiny sentiment, and I have XOXO in one of the perennial postage dies, the very smallest one of those dies. So which one of those do you like the best? The little XOXO, the smaller sending lots of love, or the banner sending lots of love? Let me know. And meanwhile, we will do a little stamping on our mat for the inside. I'm going to do Happy Valentine's Day. And I think I'm going to do it in Melon Mambo. The banner label, the first one, is the first one the XOXO one, ladies? XOXO. I have two first ones and one banner so far. See if we can get some other people to say something. All right, so happy Valentine's Day. And how about a little heart in the corner? I really like this little heart. I'll show you. I'm just cleaning off this stamp. This heart has some leaves. Can you see those? Some leaves in it. Lots of love. The first lots of love. So is that must be that one. I sure wish I could hear you guys yelling at me and talking back to me. That would make it so much easier than trying to read comments. Okay, so I think I'm going to just put this heart down here in the, I might put it at an angle. I don't know. I'm just going to put it down here in the corner. There we go. Yes, that one, Joanne says. So it seems like lots of love is the sentiment, and just the smaller label. I think the smaller label is good too. I was worried that the banner would cover up too much. Okay, so let's put this one here. That's the inside of our card. And then we'll put this, I'm not gonna, I guess I'll pop up the very corner of it, but I'm not going to pop up the rest of it. And I am gonna see if I can sneak, this little piece is popping up and down right there. I'm gonna try to sneak a mini dimensional in there with my scissors. There we go, much better. Okay, and now we'll put one in this corner. I just bought 3 new Take Your Pick tools because I can never find them. And of course, they're all on the other table over in my classroom. All right, sending lots of love. And I need to think of which embellishments go with this. Maybe the low profile dots. I think those might be the ones. Let me see if I have some of those right here, because we need a little bling. And then I will show you the other card that I made. I'm also pulling out, these are, what are these called? Antique pearls. These are the celebration sequins. I'm not sure if those match. Oh, come on, where are those? I know I have some low profile dots that are open. Oh, I have some little hearts like that. Are they over here? I think I found. Maybe these go with the mixed media suite, but I think I want these gold low profile dots. Oh, thank you, Courtney and Joanne. So let's do the gold. They're so low profile, they can be tricky to get off the paper. They have 2 sizes. I'm going to put a big one and a small one right there. And then I think I'll put another small one. Maybe right up there. All right, so there is another valentine. Let me just get this out of the way. There we go. Okay, so there's a sending lots of love valentine, and I love the inlaid hearts like that. Well, I need a congratulations card for a very, very dear friend. My honorary 3rd daughter is having twins. Don't tell anybody. So I made this card for 2 peas in a pod. I thought kind of worked for twins, and congratulations. And so sending that card off. And of course, it needed to be a little gender neutral. So those are the two cards. I really like it in the pinks because this marbled paper is just gorgeous. Uh, so whoops, let me close this ink pad and then I'll switch my camera around. Hi, Bobby. Thanks for joining. Oh, Courtney, I'm glad you think that card is adorable. This is actually the mushroom paper, another free celebration item. I love that piece of the mushroom paper, and this one's from the birthday celebration stuff. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching on this Saturday morning. I hope you have some crafty time in your day today. Hope you get a chance to make some cards, and don't forget to get some in the mail. We can't be hoarding all these cards. We need to share the joy with them. All right, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.